Hi everyone, Miss Miley here. I thought it would be kind of fun if we read some stories like we did in a wake room. And if you remember way back when, we were going through the Dragon Master series. And so I was checking out books at the library because now you can do curbside pickup. And I found Waking the Rainbow Dragon. And I know this is one that we hadn't read before. I think this cover is pretty cool. Look at all that colors on the dragon. And it looks kind of like they're over maybe a waterfall or something like that. So this is book number 10. And if you remember, we weren't able to read them all in sequential order, but I was thinking it still might be kind of fun to read this one. So I'm going to read chapters 1 and 2 and then check back each day to see another video with other chapters. Okay, so this one has, it looks like 14 chapters. So chapter 1 is Drake's dream. Drake was dreaming about a dragon months before. Drake had been chosen to be a dragon master. He had been taken from his home and brought to King Roland's castle. If you remember, he was farming with his mom, and the men from King Roland's castle came and said, okay, you have to come with us because we need your help. There he learned that dragons were real. Drake had been given his own dragon, Worm, a powerful earth dragon. Now they lived in a castle with other dragon masters and their dragons. Khepri, a sun dragon, Shu, a water dragon, Vulcan, a fire dragon, and Zera, a poison dragon. He had met other dragons during his adventures too. Wadi, a moon dragon, Lalo, a lightning dragon, Neru, a thunder dragon, and Frost, an ice dragon. So look, he's dreaming about the different dragons that he's met. Drake dreamed about these dragons all the time, but the dragon in this dream was different. She had a long body like a snake's. Her scales shimmered with rows of stripes in different colors, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple, just like a rainbow. It was a beautiful dream. The rainbow dragon flew across a blue sky. Her body curved like a rainbow, and white clouds appeared, and rain began to fall. But then the rain stopped, and the earth dried up, and the scene changed to a dark cave. The rainbow dragon was curled up in there. She looked very frightened, and a shadowy figure came toward her. Uh-oh. Drake jolted awake. His best friend Bo sat up across the room. So see, remember they shared rooms? So there's his friend Bo. Are you okay, Drake? Bo asked. Yes, Drake replied. I just had a dream. It felt so real. It was about a dragon. Are you sure it was a dream? Bo asked. Your dragon stone is glowing. So remember when their dragons are trying to talk to them, their stones glow? Maybe Worm is trying to tell you something. Drake looked down at the green stone that hung from a chain around his neck. Every dragon master wore one. It allowed them to connect with their dragons. So it's kind of like them having a phone and a way to call their dragons and talk to them, and their dragons could talk back to them. You might be right, Bo, Drake said, and he jumped out of bed and quickly got dressed. I'll find out. See you at breakfast. Drake ran down the stairs. He raced through the underground training room to the caves where the dragon slept, and he found Worm was waiting for him. Worm, did you send me that dream? The dream about the rainbow dragon? Drake asked. Worm nodded his head. Drake's dragonstone glowed again, and he heard Worm's voice inside his head. Yes, Worm said, the rainbow dragon needs our help. So see, he's come to Worm's cage. Ooh, chapter 2 is called The Power of Rain. Where is the rainbow dragon? Drake asked. Worm shook his head. I don't know. Drake frowned. Griffith will know how to find her. So Drake ran upstairs to the dining room. Griffith, the wizard who taught them, was there. He was eating breakfast with the other dragon masters who lived in the castle, Bo, Rory, Anna, and Petra. I told the others that the worm sent you a dream, Bo said when Drake came in. It was about a rainbow dragon, Drake explained. Worm says she's in trouble, but that's all that he knows. So see, they're sitting around eating breakfast, and now he's telling his other friends and Griffith about it. Griffith nodded. Very interesting. There's a legend about the rainbow dragon. She is the only one of her kind. She is very old and very powerful. My guess is that this dragon must be sending messages to Worm. Do you know where she lives? Drake asked. I can't recall, Griffith said, but I'm sure we'll find some information in one of our books. Let's get to the classroom. Drake wolfed down an apple, a hunk of cheese, and a piece of bread. Then the wizard and 5 dragon masters walked to the lowest level of the castle. So see, they're walking down to the lowest level. Remember where they have all the books that they can read about, old dragons and things like that? What did the rainbow dragon look like in your dream? Anna asked. Her dark eyes shone. Was she beautiful? Drake nodded. Yes, she had shimmering scales in rainbow colors. Big deal, said red-haired Rory. What kind of powers could a rainbow dragon have? Does she shoot color beams? She cannot be as powerful as a fire dragon like Vulcan. Maybe she has special powers, Petra said. After all, Worm looks kind of plain, but he is the most powerful dragon we know. Because remember, compared to all the other dragons, Worm is brown, and, well, he looks just like the Earth. And the other dragons, like the Fire Dragon and Poison Dragon, they're very colorful. Rory frowned. Drake knew she couldn't argue with that. Worm could move or break things with the power of his mind. So all he had to do was think it, and it could happen. He could transport himself at anywhere and others anywhere in the world with a flash. So if you said, hey, I want to go to the store, Worm would take you. They reached the classroom. Griffith started taking books off of a shelf and handing them out. The room was quiet as the Dragon Masters flipped through the pages. Bo broke the silence. Oh, I found something, he cried. Here's a story about a rainbow dragon that lives in the kingdom of Ifri. Is that far from where we are in the kingdom of Bracken? Petra asked. So look, they're looking at a map to find out where it is in relationship to Bracken and also just where it is in the country. I know where Ifri is, Anna said. She ran to a shelf and she came back and unrolled a map on the table. This is the land of the pyramids, where I am from. And over here is the kingdom of Ifri. It's a long way from my home, but my father has traveled there. So look, you can see that there are pyramids here. What else does the story say? Petra asked, and Bo read aloud. So Petra's asking more about it. The rainbow dragon has the power of rain, and every year she comes out of her cave and brings rain to the land. Just like in my dream, Drake said. But then I saw her in a cave. She looked trapped, and something was coming after her. If the rainbow dragon is trapped, then she can't make rain, Rory said. Anna gasped. Oh no! Without rain, the plants will die and there will be no food. So remember, if she doesn't bring rain, then everything the people have planted that live in Ifri, it won't grow. I'm afraid you're right, Griffith agreed. Ifri is in real trouble. So stay tuned next time to find out what happens in chapters 3 and 4. Bye, everyone.